up my car, my LN7. I had a little PA system. I had my guitars. I had my bag of clothes. And I had a whole box of granola bars. And I pointed my dreams west, to California. I drove through Kansas, into Oklahoma, down into Texas, and then I drove across to New Mexico. Oh, God, so beautiful there. Into Arizona. And then I drove into Los Angeles on a Tuesday at 5 o'clock. There I was. I was ready to be discovered. I was ready to be rich and famous. That's where I was up to, right? So I had an aunt and an uncle. They were brother and sister, and they both were my father's brother and sister, and they lived in Los Angeles. So I showed up on her doorstep, and here I am, Aunt Sue. And she, God, had this look on her face, and I was like, what? And I found out that my sister had just been there a year before. So I had to tell her, no, I'm totally different, I promise. And so I said, just let me sleep on your couch. I'm real good on couches. And I'm going to have a job in a minute, and I'll just be out of your hair, no problem. So I sat down with the Los Angeles Times, and I looked in the calendar section. That's where all the entertainment was. I found all the live music places, lots of live music places, and I was like, can I, audition? Can I do this? And I found out real quickly that there's about 10 million people trying to do exactly what I was trying to do in Los Angeles in 1982, and they said, yeah, we'll put you on a list. You can come back in 3 months, and you can play for 30 minutes, but you have to pay to play. You have to sell tickets. What is this? It was like there was no place to make money in Los Angeles, and that was going to be a problem because that's pretty much all I knew how to do. So my money was running out, but I found a bar down the street. And, we always find the bars, and I met some lovely gals, and one of them, I was down to my last $40. I had hocked my typewriter, not my guitar, but my typewriter, and I got $40, and I took a gal out to dinner, and then she said, let's go down to Long Beach. She was from Long Beach, and there was a club there. It was a ladies' club that had just opened. It used to be a steakhouse, and they had turned it into a women's bar. And they kept the steakhouse sign. It used to be called the Executive Suite Steakhouse, but they just kept Executive Suite, so now that was the ladies' bar. And so we went down there. It was really nice. It was fantastic, and we walked in and danced a little, and I noticed in the corner there was a piano. So I found the manager, and I said, do you have live music? And they said, no, the piano just came with the steakhouse. And I said, well, does that sound like something you might like? Because I have a sound system. I can come, I can set up, let me set up, and I'll audition for you, see if it's something you like. So I did. I came back with all my stuff. I auditioned, and I created a job. I got the job from 5 to 9 before the disco in Long Beach. And 5 nights a week, it was great. I'll tell you something. The difference and the freedom I felt when I was playing in front of an entirely gay audience was pretty life-changing to me. All of a sudden, I didn't have to change pronouns anymore. My sense of humor could come out. I could, talk about, the things that were really going on. I could sing about it, and I could write about it. I started writing from, these experiences that I was having, and my music got much more sensual, and I could just let it all go in these bars, Crazy things happen. But there I was. me in the back. Don't make me wait too long. I could change my mind. Tell you that is wrong. Meet me in the back where the light don't shine. First show me yours, maybe I'll show you mine. My hands are shaking and my heart is beating fast. Is love worth making when you can never last? First show me yours, maybe I'll show you mine. I can hear the music, it's pounding through the walls, to the beat dancing.